If you are seeing this, Spirit has a very important message for you regarding your manifestations, and this specific message is for people that have experienced a blockage or a stagnancy regarding their manifestations recently. So they haven't seen progress, or maybe you've even gone backwards a little bit in your manifestations, especially like for like things that are like monetary, maybe like social media followers or money in your bank account. This is somebody that has experienced this is for somebody who has experienced some sort of setback or stagnancy or blockage within their manifestations. Okay, and Spirit is sending you this video as advice, but also comfort as well. Like a bit of both. I feel like it's gonna come through here. I'm also hearing like wake up call. Maybe you were doing something a certain way and now it's time for a change. Okay, we have Not For You is the first card to come out. So this is very much clarifying the wake up call, time for a change energy. When Not For You appears, basically, so there's two, it's a chessboard, right? And there's two chess sides. And in the middle it says nope. Okay, there's a fortune cookie that says nope. So very heavy symbolism there. But basically what it's saying is there's no moves that you can make forward. There's nothing left for you in this situation that can bring you forward to win the game, right? You're at a stalemate. You're at a stalemate with whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And this doesn't mean that you should give up on what you're doing. I mean, for some people in this collective, this might be a sign that if you were thinking of making a switch to something, then make the switch. But this is 100% a sign to switch the way that you are doing something, okay? And like I said, it's interesting that the fortune says nope, right? So when we think of fortune cookies, you know, fortune telling, right? In the future, like it's like predicting the future, and it's saying no. That if you continue down this path that you are going, you're going to remain stagnant, okay? So that was clarifying, again, things that I was already talking about. But what else, like, how can we clear this stagnant energy? How can we rewrite this fortune? Oh, okay. This is so cool. This is actually very, very, like, I'm very excited for this. So what came out was Come to the Edge, and the reason, if you don't know, if you don't have this deck, why I'm so excited about this is Come to the Edge represents risk-taking, okay? It's actually quite the opposite of Not For You, as it represents a big fat yes from the universe. If you're thinking about taking a risk, if you're thinking about doing things differently, this is a very positive sign, okay? I'm going to read this from the book, the prosperity message in particular, because I feel like that's a very specific advice card, okay, for this collective. I'm also just being called as well to share like the imagery on the card. Like if you can see her, she's sprinkling heart confetti and dancing around this edge. She may fall off at any minute, but she trusts that she is supported by Spirit as she does so, and she trusts that she will not fall off the edge, right? So she's dancing and she's sprinkling her love, her heart confetti. She's following her heart as she dances on this precipice, right? Again, trusting that Spirit will catch her. Okay, so it says, if ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now, and if you come to the edge, you will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful. Oh, and my throat's getting really scratchy as I'm saying this. So this might be related to throat chakra. Some of you might be hesitating to express something, perhaps changing your looks is what I'm hearing, maybe even getting a haircut. This could be minor look changes, trying out a new style, but also as well as expressing yourself perhaps on the internet or expressing yourself. I'm also hearing writing books, writing poetry, writing songs, heavy creative energy, but also throat chakra. So expression of some sorts. Some of you might be considering changing some way that you express yourself. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that step, the results will be amazing. Okay, see, what was I saying? See, you're not actually blocked, you're actually just being redirected, right? And I feel like for this collective, you know that you were just looking for confirmation, right? Okay. Wow, these two cards keep coming out today. I've been doing a lot of readings today for the channel just because I haven't had time for the rest of the week. It's July 1st, it's Canada Day, everything's been crazy. But we have Go the Distance and Flexible. This has been coming. I highly recommend that you watch some of the other readings on my channel as well. This one will probably be posted either in the middle or last, depending how many readings I get done today, because these cards keep coming out. So I've recorded a July pick-a-pile, and I also recorded another channeled message that will come out before this one. And both of these cards came out for both of those readings, so I would recommend going to check that out after this. I'll put the link like in a card that you can click on at the end of the video. But basically these cards show up when Spirit is trying to introduce something that is stable and long-term into your life, but you are avoiding it because of you had a solid vision and this might not match that solid vision. Okay, so Spirit is reminding you to stay open, to stay flexible, because Spirit knows, okay? Spirit knows what's going to be better. And I'm just, again, feeling called to share this example from my own life. I'm somebody who very much likes to fantasize, and I'll always be like, man, like, I wish I could be, like, one of those girls that's just, like, you know, like, in high school, like, I wish I could have been one of those girls that was, like, you know, got their hair ready every single morning and, like, had fancy pens and, you know, all that. But in real life, I didn't actually even go to high school. I did high school online, because I get drained so easily in environments, and it's like, yes, that concept is really great, you know, fantasize about it all you want, but I know if I was in that situation, I would burn out so quickly, and I know that that situation is just not actually who I am, you know. It's obviously fun to think about, right? And so that's just the energy that I'm feeling here a little bit. It's like that energy of, like, maybe trying to fit yourself into a box that you don't really fit into, because you're so unique and because you're so different, right? This is 100% a collective of, like, I'm hearing unique brains. You have a unique brain. And you just might move throughout the world. Like, I also feel like this might be a collective of people that don't care about trends or don't care about what everybody else is following, stuff like that. So just remember to stay flexible and open, and also don't be too quick to put yourself into any box, and don't be too quick to put yourself into other people's boxes as well. And also, I want to say that if you're in a situation right now where you feel that for some external reason you cannot change or you cannot live the life that you want, circumstances will be changing. That is also, again, that flexible card, right? Again, my throat is getting really scratchy. So if you're struggling with expression or struggling to express the way that you want or the way that you would like, this is a positive sign that flexibility and long-term stability is coming in for you. But again, just calling back to that not for you and come to the edge at the beginning, those are the energies that we need to tap into in order to progress right now. So reminder of those, keep those in mind as you work throughout your day and as you go on about your life in the next, you know, couple weeks, couple months, because that's very important to tap into this flexible long-term energy. Okay. If you enjoyed this channeled message, this reading, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I will see you guys in the next reading, and goodbye for now.